Ra-Deo. Ra-Deo. Welcome to this very special moment, special channel at the right time. I'm just supposed to be at first to this very position, one of the great wind and the great central authority of the supernatural world, as I can be the only one supernaturally to present to you that for the first time maybe you have seen every other thing that I make known to you, that indeed the only one SYLVESTER with the mission led and championed with the great military, the great authority, great universe master, great powerful Sunday holy angels, great angel from the super world, a world and only those that heal and also clings to the word of the Lord. As you can see the beauty of most stars shining, a world like you are seeing the very special blue and the most vehicle that we're going to talk about. If I have any word and honor, I'm the one making my word known to the world, what it is, and the practicality also manifested in the reality of what? Great nature and manifestation. Now, to showcase what we say, you see these bananas? This very banana. You see my hand holding. I'm not without foot. I walk as though you judge it wrongly. But I tell you, on what basis do you even think you can judge a virgin of the Lord? I don't think anybody else in anywhere can judge it. If I show you what's really going on here, you will truly tell. On the very day, you will see the outdooring power of what is hid in the very darkness or in the shade or in the reflection. That if there be no virgin in the Lord that is shining world to you, I think we have to come up and then our cameras, our beauty will show that beauty from us. It is given in the very Lord, so you see it in the world supernatural. Now, there's one thing that it showed us right here. I am not standing as an AI with no works. I am with the AI and myself, not just saying that I cannot create with the reality. Yes, like you see the snake. I work. I got snakes. And my great family, the great ones who have had their own going, which is the militia, the military, the commandos, the engineer, the graduate from the home of teacher, professor, and those family, they have their gratuities and the sneak and all of that not taken. Bear me out. You see their car right there, the light. Yes, that shows you that I have money. As you see that money, that's open. You see that the money, the bullion van, have the back unlocked. So even if you have nothing to tell, I'm just beginning to tell and quickening, and you see that the back or the main gate have been unlocked or opened. In that case, would you say that somebody's watching? Or why do you think I need to focus on what I'm doing here to the safety? Now, these very bananas, I feel like you know just seeing banana. By having myself from this banana, I can tell you, we're talking of vegetation. Vegetation from what? The vocational skill that we mentioned. One word, you saw the Lord, there is Zeus and all of that. Look, they're flying the birds. Right here, showing the life and angels wing up high. Now, as it is beautiful in the Lord, so it is that I came up here. I see the moon right there. Look, right there. That point, I'll be showing you that you have also tried to deny the beauty of the cameras, that my own ministry, you failed to honor it, and you took up all that I have had from time to time, and many decades or generations, what I wish to have that I had at the time I have to be in my home. You made people carry all those things and they rob it and carry it out of place. In place of the Lord, the ministry that we've already had to pray about, and also alter a great power decision of the Lord with the Lord. If I don't show great light and supernatural of proof of truth that the word is not in just a book, for when we say it, we must see it also like this. What do we see in this place? Let me put my cameras on. And look, yes, that the saint would have a color producing food. And the word I told you that the man of the Lord is expected to create job. It means that when the word creation is working, you have the man of the Lord talking about which lifetime. That, let me put it on and I continue. That we don't just sow seed, but let's see a kind of seed that we're sowing that makes somebody enjoy the presence of the Lord. How do you see the heavens? Are they so promising that when you sow a seed, the Lord said He surely, definitely, He's going to make sure all those words that I use right now are empowered for configuring. That He will pour out the rain, or He will send the rain. Now, Also sending the rain, he told you that it depends on the righteous man, anybody reserved doing the right thing, the keeping the law, and the keeping of the law indeed is what sharing with you what the Lord says that is a condition that makes it rain, as the condition for that which make you also stand in the heaven or being among the heavens is what? Beating the Pharisee and the scribe. That's the only word from Yeshua. So Yeshua did really say for you, in order to enter heaven's gate or to have a condition that you be in heaven, he said, except your righteousness shall exceed the righteousness of the Pharisee and the scribe. Now type, your righteousness shall exceed the righteousness of the scribe and the Pharisee before a person is able to have a condition to stand on. Now that you are the beauty, I show you myself. I am the real one. To show you that even off camera, I have to show the backside or the very main view from the what? The main tail. So I'm telling you that the word on the very system here is saying tail. So if he that holdeth is what? Referred to as the subject I, then tail. So I, tail. Now look at it. Meditate. What? Let me highlight something here. You see this stone? Because I mentioned the base. Now you want to know the difference, like feathers. Now what feathers? Yeah, the feathers right here. Check here. We got it. Now, I'm able to tell the difference between these two. There are both stones, you want to call it gravel, chippers, and all of that. However, what kind of color is this stone? This is also a stone, right? How are you able to tell? What can you do to tell that's really a stone? This stone you can see through. When you light on this, it becomes light. So that's also stone, right? It's a stone. But when you light at this stone, it will become light and receive light and absorb light and release light and reflect light. That's the heavenly color. So this one, to understand what the Bible talks about heaven, to say heaven, heaven, he told you, is this, that the definition of the heaven are the Irish clear or Irish radiance. That means whatever is really clean, clear, shining from the Lord's cleanest clean. Indeed, like to say, these two difference of stone. That the stone actually is, as you have seen it, like a more of ash clay, and then many that you want to say colors, you want to say in it, having multiple colors also in it. However, to see that a stone is different from stone, we tell you the price and the difference. They are really showing what different type of stones that we have in the world, and this probably on street. You are seeing at roundabout Teshi here, Teshi stretch. So I'm going to give it a proper location I've always given. So this is around the very roundabout from the first junction of Accra Tamale Road to our Century, which is connected to a Century Fertilizer, and then link fire service on this very same lane. That I've always shown that stretching also onto this angle. That's tree below. You have a tree below. So I'm just right at the central authority to say the money is showing up right there. Now we're able to tell as DSTV, show you the clear view. I was just making sure I do everything making it possible because my ministry and it's my money to make my own thing work with my virgin money. So whoever you are that carry my things, wherever you carry them, because you were contracted by somebody to claim that the one whose things you are carrying, he is rather the one robbing. However, you've never had any opportunity to say that I've ever carried your money. Even to talk of how many times you have robbed from somebody's room, a place you have done this to, I think you are to ask if there be police, soldier, and justice and the holy person or prophet, that the Lord would have gone to fight that person who robbed when I'm at work, who break open my gate and pick up things without my notice, as if I've ever done any of that. Do you call the Lord by force? Anything like that or that source? That you are not afraid. You are not afraid that I broadcast the herb 4-in-1, as you don't know what is 4-in-1. As you don't see the light show. The one broadcasting live in the camera, that wherever my camera travel, that's where the Lord has developed. Develop. You want to see that? Development? Yes. That is where the Lord developed. You can't say that you are doing so such a great disservice to yourself to say you are pulling down the temple or the ministry of somebody, leaving yours as many and thousands of ministries that they have in the country, or millions, that you have not gone to pull them down because of what they are, and you are saying they're virgin. You don't know that there's no God that can judge a virgin. Look at the color of this. How would you call it? How would you judge it? And I'm able to tell this as one of the three things that we're talking about. What language do I speak? Do I speak a language not known to you? Then why do you think that language should build you? Why do you think it is? It is you, the one that they have in their dream and vision as a God or creator or whatever. You are the one inspiring them. Because if everything has to come from what? The source, then some of those things that they have from the source is robbing and is killing and is destroying. How that you didn't judge the righteous man with righteous man's reward, and you are keeping the way of what I will live on as food for the wrong to claim and boast that they succeeded and destroying somebody's ministry or mission, having the name reserved for things I didn't come from. I have never had any Bible name to say that you, the one calling Bible names, prayed for us or anything whatsoever. I have a name that is heaven, the sun right there, and the sunlight, the paradise. And then you have what? January, the first month of the year. Whether you are doing it, we create and it's our work. To have my heavenly name, not from the tribe of any of you among the earth. There is me, myself, my name is not from among any of you on earth, apart from the ones who pray and observe the law and keep the law, having heavenly records, and they are the only angels that I can tell you about to be the real reason. You want to see there's a lady, check over there. Maybe you want to see Iris Clay. I want to go there. I want to bring up my channel. Yeah, I want to go there. Want to quicken it. Nobody come through the cameras. I want to make sure she come through. She alone. How we can see Iris Clay. Yes, you see there's something in it. There is something right now quickening. The only one that you throw away is the only one that built a city. Tell us what mission they have on street. They may have what? Hotel. You see the hotel, but when they see you, they pretend not to be the hotel people. They go out there, have sex, and then they come and pretend as if, they pretend in order as if they are the first, like First Atlantic Bank. Do you understand it? They themselves are the same people who show themselves. They make themselves as though they are the security. However, the patrol is what? Wrongdoing. You see that she will not maybe honor or respect, but where I work first, that's why she wants to what? She wants to pass. In that case, they wear this in fake life because they are not virgins. And the Bible hates anyone that obey not his word and the law, because you can't say you're walking on us. You know the meaning of walking on us. A virgin talking to you and you don't know him. But when somebody proposes to you for defilement, you agree because that's a seducing spirit. In that case, I am saying I select even what I say. I don't just go out there and speak to talk of people. I don't talk of people that work. So if the work serves people, then the Lord created first the world, heaven and earth. You are told that the Lord created the heaven and earth, but it is not God who created heaven and earth. The law that made the world, the law, like L-A-W. That's what made the word and configuration like a computer. You're trying to say that the computer follow instruction or in the BIOS to boot up or keep up the rule of start and shutdown and processing. That's what made the what? Your computer works. Indeed, if you call any of the stones a god, indeed, I will tell you the function of a stone. This, we are even showing, stone among stone is different. This is a very white light stone. And then this one, you can't say that you reflect light on that you have it. This one will absorb the light and dim it. But this one will receive and reflect it. As you can pick it up and then what? Have the light pass through. These are all situations you want to say is what? It is. Watch carefully. You see, that's what most of the ladies do. So they will see that name over there, the church. You see the flag, how they put the light up, but there's nothing truth in it because they are not the one who built it. When we finish, then they come in position where places the angel or the virgin built, and then they tell us that we are rather the one the Lord robs. I dare you. There's no God on this earth. I am the one on this earth. If you don't know that there's a virgin, there's only virgin, and the archangel is the one who made the world. Let me tell you, there is no God on this earth. However, you have a God in your home or your tribe. I don't come for any of them, so that's why I'm telling you the war we make. From heaven, record. You see the heavens, I wear the blue. And you see the virgins, and then the blue following, colors, and the ashes following. And then the jewel, alarm state. The same Lord creating, and his people telling what the Lord created, yet like the light, showing the most beauty of it. I am not here to tell you about any family of whatever you claim is in the time past. You are the one who pretend and be in the form like you go to church. You don't go to the Lord church of the Lord. If you go to church with all this sin and manner of lifestyle you put on, you are never going to go into any place selection. You will be in the church to think that you are going to church so they respect you, or when you pay your tithe and price of things and dues, you think you are receiving heaven. You are never. The Bible told you that, for he, the Lord, will make them a synagogue of Satan. So if you go to church and you are praying against Satan, you are praying against yourself and your behavior. You are not praying against any holy person. However, you are accusing a holy person and bringing the something that did not come from the old creator or the our creator. How that you didn't know what even is corrected. Yes. So if I speak and you have a person, a Samaritan, like this Samaritan way, how do you know? Is there any siren ambulance? No. Is there any passenger? No. Only the driver and his cabin crew will be the engine and the function. So if the Lord finds only one person on street like this, bananas, there you have only that person, and every good that is served, the purpose. That's the only thing the Lord needs. He, the Lord of heaven, that made it. The Bible clearly states, the Lord is the one. So when we say the Lord, it is the word law. And the same when we say the wall, it is this. And the same world and war and Lord is as what they are telling you also, the water, which is the weather they also describe. That when we working from hills, there's a glowing hills. It's right here, but I'll show that. And I tell you, you can talk better than myself than just myself. You nobody. The one telling you what language you speak, you don't understand it. I don't have anybody as an angel talking to myself what to say. I don't have anything like a form of God or stone or statue or statuette or a shrine or goddess or things talking to that. Than the real truth is myself, that I tell you how it is understood. The war we make did not come from your suffering, that I should be part of you to say we all sin. We all know sin. To say we all sin means you also have eyes, you have ear, you hear, you see. So that if I see this very tree, you may also see it. So in the past presence or past participle of what? The word sin is this, you say you see it. So that you mark sin. How that, even that word, you can use it. But that, trying to explain, very well to say, that's what we're telling. That's the only thing you're trying to say. And that is the only manner of what? Life we are putting on. To come from heaven. And to come from what? The good people on earth. And to come from what? The good ways of return. Not anybody that you ever have in the Bible that you want to say, you know him by name, that's why you sin against them. And you think somebody who is not from your kingdom coming to suffer in your very faith, as you think having faith in vain, worketh something, nothing. If I don't put this in right here, this is the first time we tell you. This, to just show the difference today, that you make clean. This is the wall. That the tree of life is this, reserved at the base. Playing around, having a playground, you want to say it is, but don't go near this, don't touch, don't eat. This is the word. To have just here, to tell you what the 3 points of this angle, as to this path, the long path, this is the longest path, to that place, going far away. Far away. And to this, you see it just close to us. And to that, you see it maybe also close. But the longest path is the path that the sun or the great Fe, the ions. That's the ions, the iron. Showing the path, long route, long coming. That's what we're saying. How you can go to this side and then have yourself appear in the east. It takes the faith and hope of the one who keeps the sun the last way before you see it. That person is the one who finishes it. Like how it comes to your place, that the sun comes here, and then you also work where and it gets to them. That they are hope to see it. And then your hope to also see the sun return. That's the things we are saying. We are not saying that you are the best, that you should just pretend that you are a church goer and then the Lord receive you. You can't be a church goer for the Lord receive you. I am telling you, every word that I put out right here, because I told you the time that I speak is not your father's song, it's not your relative situation, it's not anything written of you. The book reserved in the Bible is not written for you. But most of the things you do are written that you are only a part of what? The world, not in the word creator. Because nobody has reserved any sinful, let's say, misbehavior or breaking the law in the book that the Lord created somebody to come and spoil the books or the law. It is rather keeping it and reserve unto him until return for your greatest and the supernatural thing that you may keep. Like this I eat. He, the Lord that made his world, he eat. He is the flesh. He has a more superpower, superhuman angle that he can only be in flesh only when he times need to have the flesh. It doesn't mean that when you go to church and pray your tithe and offering, then you become a person the Lord needs. He doesn't need any of you. Because your lifestyle does not confirm you. That's why even they tell you the time to say you are running for confirmation, learn, and then stand approved before the word and Lord, that the Lord confirm you that you are not a sinful person to breaking law. That when you see anything broken down and it's not supposed to be lifted up, like, let me do this, like you see this lie down, and I'm working the best way, what do you do? You pick it up and give to me in the state that, oh, you're very important thing. You know what is important to do. If you don't eat it, I don't think you got to get it back to myself. The Lord has not contracted anybody to come and spoil virgin work, and you call that spoil a great place the Lord will be eating. Never to hand the water you. And I tell you on the grounds and heavens, in every dimension of superpower, spirit, and world, that there is no God on this earth than myself that is an angel living in flesh, because the Lord confirmed that, for the word became flesh, so that confirms that which you are seeing, like the light showing here. You can't have anybody rule over this than the one who dwells in the light in the darkness, showing you times, endurance of times, and that I have to say words that comes through the times, and that word decodes Indonesia, and that word confirms only what has happened in the time that you have no idea of. Is the cloud not showing what's going on here? Has the Lord made you somebody going to sleep around? Let's say it's not the case, but to have sex around, to just sleep anywhere or see anything because of the Lord and word. He said the thing that when you see somebody is falling, you think it's everyone you have to serve. You think it's everyone that the food must be given. It's the same Bible not telling you that the food that must be given to the holy ones must not be given to the what? Opposite. You know what I mean? I'm saying, search the phrase every word and you see what scripture. And how do I come and stand here and preach? I don't have to preach anybody. I'm showing you work. So the word work. Now, to have any word you want to describe or preach means reach out. So I reach out to the three, and I'm telling you it's my word that is established as a word manifested or showcased flesh. Like the water in this, at the base. That at the base of these three is light. That this will show you a circular part of it that is so very crucial, because what has been reserved there should tell us the world as my food is on it. So indeed, I tell you, I touch it. That until I meet with what they say we have to touch, I've never touched any of you. To be a married couple, to be a married material, or to be a girlfriend, or to sleep with you, or to do anything. The only thing I do that you see and enjoy is that I heal and get healed, and I clean and get clean. I bath you and you bath me, because when I go to the hospital, it is the women that inject this myself. With the injections that I take, it's women that do it. You don't know why. It is a woman that circumcised this flesh. You don't have a case against myself and any woman. Tell the Lord, it's abomination for him to rise in any form against the holy person. He has no place. And I decree again and declare by the sun of the living and moon that he, the Lord that you claim you believe, has no creation. And the creation confirmed I came from the birth, from the woman having to complete the one who begin it and the one who finish. That if I have to start it, so there's a finisher, but the finisher can be the enemy. We have not raised any place to rule unto the word of the Lord, and also have the enemy try to have it as a fruit that they have to live on. No. This is the purest light in the truth. Thank you so well much, as very, very showing. Thank you.